Thank you. Hello, welcome again to Finders Keepers, where, as you can see in front of me, nobody has got anything yet, but quite soon both teams are going to have massive scores. Let me introduce you to the two teams. On my left, from Rugby, we have Abbots Farm School. And on my right, from Ashford in Middlesex, Hengrove School. Let's come and talk to the various members of the two teams. We have, first of all, from Abbots Farm, we have Neil Pullum, whose hobby, it says here, is radio-controlled boats.
Yes.
How do you control them by radio, Neil?
We have different frequencies and we have about 12 people in race.
And do you find that with CB radio, with lorry drivers and car drivers now having low-frequency radios as well, does that interfere with it at all?
Sometimes.
Really?
Yes.
So you get good buddy and breaker and things breaking in on your boats?
Yes.
Pretty tricky. Right, next to you, we have Jackie Wood. And Jackie likes bird watching and synchronised swimming. What is synchronised swimming?
It's dancing and acrobatics in water.
And lots of you doing it all together?
Yes.
In time to music?
Yes.
How do you hear the music?
With underwater speakers.
Really? I mean, you don't all wear little personal stereos while you're swimming about?
No.
And you have big speakers underneath the water?
Yes.
Can you hear better underwater, or...?
No, it's a bit fuzzy underwater.
I would think it is, because usually if you put your head under the water in the bath, it's all... You can't hear if the phone rings, as far as I remember. Right, Maurice Owen we have next, who likes Kenny Everett. Takes all sorts to make a world. And you also like athletics, don't you, Maurice?
Yes.
Which sort?
Sprinting, high jump, and just football sometimes.
Are you fast when you sprint?
And fast enough.
Fast enough. Fast enough to beat the others. Right. That is Abbots Farm School, then. And a better cheer from them this time. Thank you. Well done. Next, we have Hengrove School. Lizzie. Hello. Lizzie Harriman. You like the high jump as well, just like Maurice does. And you also like snakes. Do you really like snakes?
Yes.
Yes. You've got lots of animals as well. You've got rabbits and cats and things, haven't you? How many of each?
I've only got one rabbit, but 3 cats.
Do they get on well with the snakes?
I haven't got any snakes, just like...
I think it's just as well. You'd have no cats or rabbits if you had. Next to you, we've got Ralph Jeffrey, and Ralph likes model diorama making. What's a diorama, Ralph?
Well, it's a scene made up, a battle scene or something like that, made up with model soldiers and tanks and things.
But like a picture, but in 3D,
Yeah.
as it were, made with models. Great, smashing. Next to you is Denise, who doesn't like cabbage. I've never heard them. Are they good? Oh, you don't like eating it? Right, and you like looking after the dog and your pet duck? Yeah, I mean, you take the duck for walks.
No,
What does it do?
it hisses.
That's
It doesn't
good.
swim.
It doesn't swim?
No.
Doesn't like water?
No.
Really? What's
And it pecks at a mirror.
Oh, it sees the picture of itself
Yeah.
and thinks, what a stupid-looking thing. It goes. Right, and what's your duck called?
Musky.
Could I guess it's a Muscovy duck?
Yes.
I thought it must be. Right then, I'm going to ask you to call, Denise, because I've got the BBC... Oh, they've let me have 3 of the ITV ones as well. Right. We will toss this, and we'll see who is going to begin.
Heads.
It is heads. Right. So, Hengrove will begin. We also have in the studio, as always, our amazingly partisan audience. Over here, we have the audience from Abbots Farm School in Rugby, who have been joined by 3 teddies and a smurf. Also, over this side, we've got the audience from Hengrove in Ashford, who've also got 3 teddies, but no smurf. The odd smurf could make all the difference in this game. We are looking for 19 winning squares out of 63 squares that we have on the grid. Let's have a look here in the studio and for you at home at this week's winning squares.
Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Now, in the studio, the 2 teams have not seen the grids with the winning squares on, Otherwise, they would guess them rather quickly. So, we're going to ask them to guess the winning squares, and they get points for that. They get points for answering. They don't get any points for asking questions. I get the points for asking the questions. They get points for answering general knowledge questions. And in the end, usually, one or other of the teams wins. So we start off with Hengrove, who won the toss. Find a square, please.
Delta 5.
Delta 5 is a miss. Bad luck. That's the noise you will hear whenever one of them identifies a square wrongly. You'll hear the correct noise for the square when one of them gets one right. Abbots Farm.
Charlie 4.
Charlie 4's a miss as well. So another hoot for that. Hengrove.
Alpha 1.
Alpha 1, always worth a try. Yes, top left-hand corner. That is one of a group of 4. So that carries a bonus of 8 if we can find all 4 and get all the answers right. Can you tell me, to get another point to go with that square, what is a boa constrictor?
Snake.
A snake. Lizzie ought to know that. She likes snakes. Right then, so you go on to find another square, please.
Alpha 2.
Alpha 2, no, is a miss. Abbots Farm.
Bravo 2.
Bravo 2, yes. That's the second one of that group of 4. Can you tell me, to get another point, who wrote many delightful books about animal characters like Mrs. Tiggywinkle and Jeremy Fisher?
Beatrix Potter.
Beatrix Potter is right. Well done, Neil. Yep. On you go. Find another square.
Charlie 2.
Charlie 2 is a miss. Bad luck. Hengrove.
Bravo 1.
Bravo 1 is the next one. Yes, that's the third of a group of 4. Can you tell me from the dim and distant imperial past how many ounces are there in a pound?
16.
16 is right. Well done, Ralph. So your turn to try and find the fourth of those squares.
Charlie 1.
Charlie 1 is it, yes. Now, to get the bonus, to go with that, I want you to tell me what is the new name for the African country that was formerly known as Rhodesia.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe is right. Well done. Oh, even though it's quite early in the game, that means you leap into a thumping lead. At the moment, Abbots Farm have 2, and Hengrove have 13. But we have masses of points left on the board, and that can easily change, and probably will. Hengrove, your turn to find another square.
Foxtrot 2.
Foxtrot 2, oh yes. Now, Foxtrot 2, that is a single square, and we have different rules for single squares. With the first of our single squares, instead of asking the teams for a question, we ask the audience. So, audience, this is your chance to let down your team. I am going to ask you a question. I'm going to take the first answer I hear, so make sure it's right, or the rest of them will chuck you out of the motor coach on the way home. On which BBC children's programme does the character Nosy Bonk appear?
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw is right. Yes, well done. Right, you get a mark there. So it is all right, Hengrove. They didn't let you down. You go on and find another square, please.
Delta 8.
Delta 8. Yes, Delta 8 is a hit. Now, that is one of a group of 5, so carries the biggest bonus there is on the board if you can find all of the 5, though they're all over the place, naturally, as they always are. Can you tell me on what surface is the game of curling played?
Ice.
On ice. Well done, Ralph. Yes, indeed. On you go and find another square.
Charlie 8.
Charlie 8 is a miss. Abbots Farm.
Delta 7.
Delta 7 is a hit. Yes, that's the second one of that group. Well done. Now, 3 more to find of that, but first you have to answer this question. I'm going to give you a mystery voice. Have a listen to this, and I want you to tell me who it is.
I've been asked to read you this rhyme, though I hasten to add it's not mine. I'm a bit of a news hound, and you'll know how my views sound if you read the back page Radio Times.
They're all sitting back and looking pleased with themselves.
John
What?
Craven.
John Craven is right. Well done, Neil. Yes. On you go then. Abbots Farm, find another square.
Echo 8.
Echo 8. No, is a miss. Bad luck. Hengrove.
Charlie 6.
Charlie 6. Charlie 6 is a miss. Abbots Farm.
Delta 6.
Delta 6 is a miss. Hengrove.
Charlie 7.
Charlie 7 is a miss. Abbots Farm.
Charlie 9.
Charlie 9, yes, that's the third one. Can you tell me, for another point, where was the great playwright William Shakespeare born?
Stratford-on-Avon.
Now, which answer do you want?
Stratford-on-Avon.
Stratford-on-Avon. I wasn't sure that somebody wasn't saying Staffordshire then, which would have been wrong. But Stratford-on-Avon came through fairly clearly. And coming from the Midlands, you jolly well ought to know that. Yes, find another square, please.
Delta 9.
Delta 9 is a miss. Hengrove.
Echo 7.
Echo 7 is a miss.
Echo 9.
Echo 9 is a miss.
Bravo 9.
Bravo 9 is a miss. Got to be there somewhere. Abbots Farm?
Echo 6.
Echo 6 is it. That's the fourth of the group. And to hang on to it, can you tell me, Cobs, Clydesdales and Shires are all types of what animal?
Horse.
Horse is right. Well done, Neil. Yes. So we're looking for the fifth of that group with a bonus of 10 if you can get it and answer the question right.
Foxtrot 6.
Foxtrot 6 is a miss.
Echo 5.
Echo 5 is a miss. Abbots Farm?
Bravo 8.
Bravo 8 is a miss. Hengrove?
Foxtrot 6.
Foxtrot 6 we've already had, and it was a miss. Abbots Farm?
Foxtrot 7.
Foxtrot 7 is it, yes. And to get the bonus, can you tell me what was the name of Admiral Nelson's flagship?
HMS Victory.
HMS Victory, yes, absolutely right, well done. And that means that the scores at this stage are very close now. Hengrove have 18, Abbots Farm have just sneaked into the lead with 19. So, plenty more squares on the board, just about level pegging, and we go on with Abbots Farm to find the next square, please.
Foxtrot 9.
Foxtrot 9, yes. That is one of a group of 2, so carries a bonus of 4 if you can get them all right. Can you tell me which 13th century traveller journeyed through India and China and visited the court of Kublai Khan?
Marco Polo.
Marco Polo, the traveller with the hole, yes. Well done. See if you can find the other square that goes with that one.
Golf 9.
Golf 9 was worth a guess and is right. Yes, indeed. Well done. I'm going to give you a picture question for this. Have a look at this. Have a look at this picture. That is, of course, a picture of the Taj Mahal. I'm not going to ask you easy ones like that. What kind of stone is it built from? Have a guess.
Marble.
Marble is worth a guess. Yes, indeed. Well done. Always worth guessing. Right, on you go to find another square, please.
Alpha 5.
Alpha 5 is a miss. Hengrove, find a square.
Charlie 5.
Charlie 5 is a miss. Abbots Farm?
Alpha 8.
Alpha 8 is a miss. Hengrove?
Delta 3.
Delta 3, yes. That is one of a group of 3. That's one of a group of 3, so carries a bonus of 6 if you get all of them. I'm going to give you a picture question as well. Here is a picture coming up. What is the name of that planet?
Earth.
Earth, yes. Not to be fooled by tricks. Well done. That is the planet Earth, and you go on to find another square, please.
Charlie 3.
Charlie 3 is a miss. Abbots Farm?
Echo 4.
Echo 4, yes. That's the second one of the group. Can you tell me in which country would you find the extremely colourful birds of paradise? Where would you find birds of paradise?
Africa.
Not Africa. Papua New Guinea. Tricky one, that. We will go over to the other side, then, for that question. What was the value of the guinea, since that was about New Guinea, what was the value of the guinea in old pounds, shillings and pence? How much was a guinea?
£1 5p.
In old pounds, shillings and pence?
£1 2 shillings.
No, £1 1
1
shilling.
shilling.
£1 1 shilling. Sorry, I did ask for it in pounds, shillings and pence, and £1 5p is right, but only in the new money. So, we go back to the other side to see who's going to get that point. What athletic event, which had thousands of participants, was staged in London for the first time in 1981?
Marathon.
Yes, the marathon. Well done, Morris. Even though he's a sprinter, he knew that. Find us another question. Find us another square.
Foxtrot 4.
Foxtrot 4. Yes, well done. That is the third one of that group. Where would you expect to hear the expression, beam me up, Scotty?
Star Trek.
On Star Trek. Right, yep. Right, and that gives you a bonus, which means that at this stage, the scores are 20 to Hengrove and Abbots Farm well in the lead with 35. But don't worry, Hengrove, long way to go yet. On we go then, Abbots Farm, to find another square.
Alpha 9.
Alpha 9, yes. Now that is the second single square, and for the second single square we ask you a triple question. One bit of the question each, and you have to get all 3 bits right to get the mark. In which film did the characters Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker first appear? Neil.
Star Wars.
Star Wars is right. Jackie, what were the 2 robots in the film called?
R2D2.
And it's easy for the 2 boys because they're not being asked it. C-3PO. C-3PO. And Morris, what was the follow-up film called?
Empire Strikes Back.
The Empire Strikes Back, unless you were an Indian cricket follower, in which case it's called The Umpire Strikes Back. Right, never mind. We go over the triple question to the other side then. Can you tell me, Lizzie, first of all, what is the name of the cement-like mixture used to hold bricks together?
Mortar.
Mortar is right. Next to you, Ralph, what is the name of the tool used by a bricklayer to spread the mortar?
Trowel.
A trowel, right. And what does a bricklayer use, Denise, to carry a heavy load of bricks? Thing that goes over his shoulder called a...
Hod.
Well done. A hob, yes. Right, so that means that mark goes to Hengrove, and we go on for Hengrove to find another square, please.
Alpha 6.
Alpha 6, yes, is one of a group of 2. To get another point, can you tell me in which sport are exercises performed on the asymmetric bars, the beam, and the floor?
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics, absolutely right. Well done. On you go, Hengrove. Find another square, please.
Bravo 6.
Bravo 6 is a miss. Abbots Farm.
Alpha 7.
Alpha 7 is a miss. Hengrove.
Bravo 7.
Bravo 7 is it, yes. Now, to get the other point, I'm going to give you a mystery voice. Have a listen to this, and then tell me who it is.
My second name could be a first name, and my first name is the second part of a program name. In other words, one of my names is the same as the program in which I became a presenter of half the same name.
Now, who from children's television is that?
Jigsaw.
No,
Oh, not Jigsaw.
no, Peter Duncan. Peter Duncan from Blue Peter. Never mind, we'll go over to the other side, and I will ask you this question. With which country is Count Dracula associated?
America.
Well, yes, he is, but it's not where he comes from. The films are made there, but actually Romania. Transylvania is in Romania. Go over to the other side again, then. What is the capital city of Romania? Bucharest. Tricky one. Both of those tricky ones, but another one. Tricky one each. So we go back to Abbots Farm. Who invented the telephone?
Sir Graham Bell.
Near enough. Alexander Graham Bell, but yes, he should have been a sir if he wasn't. He was American, so I don't think he can have been a sir. Or a Scot. Anyway, he wasn't a sir. Before all the Scots right in. Yes, certainly, you get the mark for that, and on you go to find another square.
Alpha 4.
Alpha 4 is yes. Hengrove.
Bravo 4.
Bravo 4, yes. Well done, that's the last one on the board and carries a big bonus as a result. Can you tell me, for it, where are red and white corpuscles found?
In the blood.
In the blood is absolutely right. Well done, Ralph. And that means that we have completed the board and gives us the end of the contest. And at the end of the contest, Hengrove have 33. But the winners this week with 40 points are Abbots Farm from Rugby. Now, the reason everybody writes to us to say, can they be on this programme, is because the prizes are so wonderful. The winners get a 10p pen light, and the losers and the winners get a 5p pen. And everybody in the studio gets a badge. So, with Finders Keepers this week, Abbots Farm, and with Losers Weepers, Hengrove from Ashford, from all of us until next week, bye-bye.